Welcome to the deep dive. We dig through piles of info to find those interesting bits, those nuggets of insight just for you. Today, we're looking into something that, well, it brings a lot of simple joy every day. Tea. But it's not just the tea itself, is it? It's the whole experience, the steam, that warm mug, the ritual. And getting that ritual just right, really elevating it, often comes down to having the right tools. So for this deep dive, we're unpacking what we found in a source that reviewed some top tea gear kettles and teapots specifically, things you can find easily. Our mission, help you cut through the options, figure out what really matters, and maybe find the perfect fit for your own tea time.
Yeah, and it's interesting because for real tea fans, the kettle or the teapot, it's not just functional. It really becomes part of the whole aesthetic, the sensory thing. It
Yeah.
affects the smell, the taste, everything. So this deep dive is kind of a shortcut, helping you understand what makes a difference in these key pieces so your next cup is, well, truly great.
Okay, let's get into it. First up, the Sweese stovetop whistling tea kettle. Picture this, maybe a cold morning, sun's just coming up, and you hear that sound, that classic whistle from the stove.
Yeah, very comforting.
Exactly. This kettle isn't just about boiling water, it kind of sets a mood. And what the reviews kept saying is that it nails that mix of looking good, classic looks, but also being really functional. It's designed for that perfect boil, whether it's just for you or like if you're having people over for tea.
And that whistle, we called it whistling perfection. In our notes, it's not just noise, it's loud, it's clear, which is important. You don't miss it. And you catch the water right at the peak boil. You don't want it overboiled, especially for, say, green teas, right? It kills the flavor.
Good point. And beyond the whistle, it's built solid. It's high-quality stainless steel 188 food-grade stuff. That means no weird metallic taste leaching into your water. Keeps it pure for the tea.
Right. Crucial.
Plus, it holds a good amount, 2.7 quarts, so plenty for several cups. And it's got this ergonomic handle, heat-resistant, they say, for safer pouring.
And that leads to something really practical. It's compatibility. This works on basically any stovetop. Induction, gas, electric, radiant, you name it.
That's a huge plus.
It really is.
Yeah.
It means it's versatile, lasts longer. You don't have to worry if you move or change your stove. It's a safe bet.
Yeah, people seem to love how fast it boils, too. Big win on busy mornings. And it feels sturdy. That whistle gets mentioned a lot, loud and clear. Can't miss it. So the pros are pretty clear. Fast boiling, looks good, loud whistle, works everywhere.
But there is one thing that comes up the handle. It can get warm, sometimes quite hot, actually.
Ah, okay.
It's not necessarily a defect, more just.
Yeah.
The nature of the design, maybe. You just need to be careful. Use a pot holder, maybe.
Right. So something to keep in mind is that balance, isn't it? Looks versus practical heat management.
Exactly.
Okay, so from that sturdy stovetop whistle, let's shift gears. Let's talk loose leaf tea, the art of it. We're looking at the top tier Japanese teapot. Comes with a stainless steel infuser. Using this feels less like just making tea and more like, well, creating a little work of art.
Yeah, I can see that.
What people seem to love is that connection to Japanese design. Very elegant, very traditional. It strikes that balance between style and function, really aimed at people who are serious about getting the best from their loose leaf teas.
And that design, the traditional Japanese look, it's more than just looks, right? It's kind of a whole philosophy. It's minimalist, it's refined, it lets the tea and the act of making it be the focus, adds a kind of quiet sophistication.
Totally. And that infuser, stainless steel, fine mesh, that's key too. It lets the leaves open up properly, steep fully, but keeps all those little bits out of your cup. You get that clean, clear brew.
Very important for loose leaf. Now, size is something to think about here. It's 30 ounces. So it's not huge. It's really meant for, maybe 2 or 3 cups. Perfect for a quiet moment alone or sharing with just one other person.
Right, more intimate. Quality over quantity, maybe.
Exactly. And the material, it's high-quality ceramic.
Which isn't just about looking nice or being durable, although it is both. It's crucial for how it performs, isn't it?
Absolutely. Ceramic is great at holding heat. It keeps the tea warm longer, lets those complex flavors really develop slowly as you sip.
Performance-wise, people rave about how smooth it is to use, how well the infuser works for getting a balanced, flavorful cup.
And yeah, that heat retention connects back to getting the best out of delicate loose-leaf teas. They don't cool down too fast, which can ruin the taste.
Okay, so pros. Elegant Japanese design, quality ceramic, perfect for loose leaf, great heat retention. Sounds lovely.
The main thing, though, is that smaller capacity. Again, not really a con if that's what you want, but definitely not for serving a big group.
Right.
It's designed for a specific kind of tea ritual. And, some purists Might even dedicate a ceramic pot like this to just one type of tea to kind of season it, which you can't really do if you need it for everything.
Ah, interesting point. Okay, next one. The Sweese 27-ounce porcelain teapot also has a removable stainless steel infuser. This one feels like it's trying to blend that classic look with very modern practicality.
Yeah, it seems to hit that sweet spot.
What makes it appealing is how it makes loose leaf brewing super easy, no fuss. But it still looks refined thanks to that classic porcelain.
Yeah.
Good for casual or even slightly more formal tea times.
And that porcelain design gets mentioned a lot. It's sleek, classic, looks good anywhere. Plus, porcelain is non-porous, which is a key difference from some ceramics,
Meaning?
meaning it won't absorb flavors or smells. So you can brew black tea one day, green tea the next, without any taste carrying over. Really versatile.
Gotcha. And the removable infuser sounds like a big plus for convenience. Makes it easy to control the steeping time, right? Get the strengths just how you like it, pull it out when it's done. Simple.
Exactly. Very user-friendly. And the size, again, 27 ounces. So similar to the top tier, really. Ideal for maybe 2, possibly 3 cups. Great for personal use or sharing with a friend. Fits that smaller scale tea moment.
But here's a feature that people seem really happy about on the practical side. It's easy to clean.
Ah, yes. Always important.
It's microwave and dishwasher safe. That's huge. Reheating is easy, cleanup is easy, takes away a lot of the hassle.
Definitely a modern convenience that many people appreciate. Performance-wise, it gets good marks for both looks and function. The infuser works well, it's easy to handle, easy to maintain. It's kind of an everyday workhorse, but a stylish one.
Okay, so pros. Stylish porcelain, easy brewing with a removable infuser, super easy to clean microwave dishwasher safe, and a good size for 2-3 cups.
And the main limitation, just like the top tier, is that smaller capacity, not for big groups. But again, it highlights how these designs cater to specific habits. How we drink tea, who we drink it with, that really influences what kind of pot makes sense for us.
So true. Okay, let's wrap this up. When it comes down to choosing, what's the takeaway? It really boils down to personal preference, doesn't it?
Absolutely, it's about your ritual.
So if you want that sturdy, fast-boiling kettle with the classic whistle, the Sweese seems like a really solid choice.
Yep. And if you're all about loose leaf, appreciate that traditional Japanese craft, maybe you want to dedicate a pot, and need good heat retention, the top tier is probably calling your name.
And if you want something stylish, porcelain, super practical, easy to clean, great for a few cups, the Sweese teapot sounds like a winner.
Right. Each one offers something a bit different, but they all promise to make your tea time a little bit better, a bit more special. There's no single best one, just the one that fits you best.
So as you're thinking about maybe getting a new kettle or teapot, consider those details. Does the capacity fit how you usually drink tea? Does the material suit the teas you love? Is easy cleaning a must-have for you? How might these things shape your ideal tea moment?
And maybe think beyond just the perfect cup. What role does the act of choosing these tools, of using them, caring for them, what role does that play? Does it help make tea more than just a drink? Does it turn it into, a mindful pause in your busy day, something to ponder?